everybody, this is Rhys Barber from Audiology Associates. Thank you very much for watching our earwax removal video today. Really interesting case this one. You can see in this ear canal that the patient's got this very thin layer of wax that has coated the canal wall and just lifted up in front of the eardrum. So what we're going to do first of all is introduce a little bit of olive oil in here because this wax is so dry that it's really going to be almost welded onto this canal wall. So we're going to need to loosen this up a little bit first. So what you see here is the standard size Zollner tube in here, which is just lifting and peeling away from the entrance to the canal, just to try and get underneath this little bit of thin wax. Because it's so hard and it's really dried onto that canal wall, this patient has been experiencing some jaw pain. This has been going on for a good few years as well. So this patient's been really struggling. But every time someone's looked in there, they've obviously seen, they can see the eardrum there, so nothing really major going on. But what they don't take into account is when this dries like this, with your jaw movement, because your jaw is hinged just underneath your ear canal, as your jaw moves, it flexes the ear canal a little bit, and what that does, it can feel quite uncomfortable, especially if it's one solid piece that goes all the way down the canal as well. So a patient was very, very relieved to get this out after they visited the clinic today. Thank you guys as well for bearing with us last week. We managed to get the refurb done. Oh my goodness, it took forever. We were still here working last night till I think it was 7 o'clock last night, and we'd done 10:30 the night before. So we managed to get everything done, so we're back on track now, so fingers crossed we'll be able to get some more videos out this week. You can see now we're trying to lift these little pieces off the canal wall here. We've got the crocodile forceps in there just to try and get underneath and lift it up. The difficulty is when you try and pull, what you can feel is some resistance, which tells me that this isn't fully detached from the canal wall all the way down. So we're just gonna lift, there you go, so you can see we're peeling all the way down the canal. Here we are, working along the bottom. You can see now we're working up the sides, just detaching as much of this as we can because we're more likely to get this out in one piece if we can then. Excuse me. There we are, it's just starting to lift off all the way down, right the way down to the bottom end there. We're trying to get as much of this off the canal wall as we can. Introduce a little bit of olive oil. The reason I've done that, we're putting a little bit more in here because the first lot will have softened it a little bit. Now the second lot we put in, because we've lifted this canal wall from the side, the second lot is going to work underneath that piece of wax that we've just taken away. Because it's so tough, this wax naturally wants to return back to its original position, so it will try and flick back. Now if you don't put the olive oil there as a barrier, what will happen is as that flicks back, it's more likely to stick again to the canal wall in its original position. So that's what we did there. We just worked that underneath so it's less likely to stick again. So we've got the crocodile forceps in here. You can see we're just trying to get the jaw of the forceps underneath this long flap of wax here at the front. And as we lift and pull, I can feel a little bit of resistance there, but I can feel it starting to move. So we're going to get a good clamp on this. You can see wiggling back and forth there, slowly kind of drawing this out, but it's still quite firmly attached. So we're going to have to go back in now and just try and lift a little bit more off the canal wall because it's not quite giving. The last thing you want to do if something's really attached to that canal wall is pull quite firmly, because we run the risk of just sort of tearing the top of the skin there, which can cause a little bit of bleeding, which isn't a massive issue as far as ear canals are concerned. You can stop it quite quickly, but it's not particularly comfortable for the patient. So you can see here we've detached that the right hand side there is looking a lot looser. So it looks like that's come away really nicely. The base there, you can see as we lift up, you can see underneath it quite a way. So it means that started to come away really nicely now. Not enough power in the suction to hold on to this, especially this harder type of wax. It's very angular and thin, which is why we're going back to the forceps now. Gently lifting, teasing there, working our way down to get a good solid grip there in the jaws of the forceps. Pulling, you can see it, that I just tore away. You can see there's still some resistance there at the moment. So we're going to aim more towards this right hand side. What I'm hoping is going to peel around the bottom of the canal wall there. So you can see the right hand side is detached quite nicely, which is the looser part. So if we can draw that down, I'm hoping it's going to slide the rest around with it. So there we are, you can see, look how that's coming away. You can see the top starting to come away there as well. This kind of shell, this husk around the outside of the canal wall there. There we go, as this comes away, you can see it's quite a long piece there going all the way down. That white material underneath with some dead skin, you can see the remnants of it here. We can see the eardrum far more clearly now. So we'll just need to tidy up these couple of little pieces of dead skin here at the base of the canal. Fine end on here. Obviously we're working a little bit deeper and much closer to the canal wall, so I always try and use a fine end if we're going to do that kind of work. So you can see we're just peeling a lot of this dead skin away. We can see the eardrum there. The patient felt an instant relief. As soon as this came away, the patient was feeling so much better. And this has been something they've been living with for a very long time. It's been going on for a good couple of years. It's always difficult because obviously when their GP is looking in their ear canals, they can see the eardrum there. They can't really see any obvious cause of problems. It just looks like some soft wax. But it's not until you've got that obviously experience and knowing that this is that harder material coming away there that you know that this can put my teeth in. This can be a little bit more uncomfortable for the patient. So we're just tidying up around the edges here, just hoovering up a few little bits and bobs. You can see there's a very thin layer here at the top. I'm just going to try if we can to take that away. If we encounter any resistance here, though, we'll sort of leave it in place. But if we can get it away without causing the patient any discomfort, we'll certainly try. You can see we've got this leading edge, this kind of flap of dry skin and wax here. So we're just peeling down. There we are. You can see we're slowly creeping across the canal here with this dry piece of skin, this flap of skin coming away. There we are. So that's come away nicely. Here we are, you can see the eardrum there. Looks good. There's a slight dullness there. It's slightly darker than we would normally like it to be. But you know, that color can vary from patient to patient. So this is the piece we removed. So you can see here we've got what's just under 2 centimeters, so 3/4 of an inch. It was going quite a way down the canal. And it was difficult to see from this angle how that had formed. So I've tried to zoom in here, but it still doesn't really do it justice. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to shoot it from the side as well. There you go. So you can actually see that kind of that U shape or almost C shape to it, where it had gone all the way around the canal, and how far along that had come. So it's a bit easier to see it in kind of 3 dimensions there. But it had gone really deep and crept up over the sides of the canal wall. So a really tough, and this feels like what's the best way of describing this? It feels, I can't think of it. Almost like a honeycomb. It's quite tough. It's quite hard stuff that goes around the outside. It's good, the same sort of color as well around there. But yeah, I mean, the patient was really happy, really pleased to get it away. Thanks again for being with us last week, guys. It was a bit of a slog to get this finished. I'm sure Mrs. B will do a video around, showing you around at some point. But yeah, all finished out. But we're back to normal again this week, so it's good to be back to work. So as always, guys, take care of yourselves, take care of one another. I shall see you on Wednesday. All the best, guys.